Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. If you're a Hargray phone customer, you likely got service back about the time businesses closed on Monday after an outage that lasted up to 7 hours and didn't even provide for calling the company's call centers. Now, 911 services did not go down. Now, at least now, if you have a Hargray phone number, their tech support people are answering calls. Now, Hargray's given no explanation for the outage. Hurricane Ian did not do any favors to the sea turtle nests on Hilton Head Island, drowning some of the final nests of the season that ends on Halloween. The Sea Turtle Patrol is reporting 423 nests for the season, all but one laying loggerhead eggs. That's comparable to last year's 463. Well, the town of Port Royal has too many boats tied up and rotting away. The town is pushing through an ordinance that requires a permit to tie up your boat longer than just for a stop, to try to keep people from tying them up and then abandoning them. The ordinance would also give the town the authority to tow off abandoned boats. Up the coast, Folly Beach passed similar rules and got rid of 30 boats from its marina. Well, you'd have thought that after a week of focus on the possibility of guns in our schools, that the last place you'd see one was at a Friday night football game. But a 16-year-old Whale Branch student from Grays Hill dropped a handgun not once but twice in front of police at the Friday night football game and is now in the juvenile detention center in Columbia. Thank goodness no one was injured in the incident. Opponents of the Highway 278 bridges to Hilton Head say they're not done yet, despite the signing of memorandums by the county and town council that allows the county to go on with the project's paperwork and the town to go on with its traffic studies. The next key step in the project is the federal government giving the state approval that there'll be no significant impact from the project on the environment. It's called a FONSI. And opponents of the project say that'll be the next bone of contention. And finally, for many years, Subaru has been dedicated to helping with animal adoptions. The Hilton Head Auto Nation Subaru is celebrating a dozen years of working with the Palmetto Animal League with an adoption event and concert Thursday at the dealership called a Mutt Mixer. There'll be waivers for adoption fees, door prizes, apps, and bluegrass music. And for every cat or dog adopted in October, Subaru is donating $100 to the Palmetto Animal League. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. And if you have a news story or a news tip, well, just please email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now it's time for an update on sports. Justin?
It's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. While no one from the Loco brought home gold from this year's Class 4A state swim meet, the Beaufort County contingent had plenty to be proud of. May River's girls led the way with a fourth-place finish highlighted by the 200 medley relay team of Mia Yemick, Shelby Gurley, Hannah Yemick, and Lily Bostwick, earning a spot on the podium with a third-place showing, and Gurley also won bronze on the 200 IM. Hilton Head's girls finished 6th and the boys were 10th, with some stellar individual performances from the Seahawks, as Skylar Bruner placed 2nd in the 500 free and 3rd in the 100 back, and Blaze Minkler notched 3rd-place finishes in the 200 IM and the 500 free. And speaking of May River Sharks, their former star quarterback made a big splash in his first collegiate start Saturday. Redshirt freshman Ahmad Green got the nod for the Citadel against Furman and provided a spark for an anemic offense. Green completed 13 of 26 passes for 169 yards and a touchdown, and rushed for a team-high 54 yards on 14 carries in a 21-10 loss to the Paladins. After the Bulldogs were shut out the previous 2 games, it'll be interesting to see if Green gets another start Saturday at Wofford, even if Peyton Derrick is healthy. We know Ahmad will be ready. For WHHI and Loco Sports, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Great update from Justin Jarrett. And now this weather has been gorgeous, Maria. Will it continue?
Thanks, Robyn. All right, so taking a look ahead, Wednesday it's going to be cloudy in the morning with scattered thunder showers throughout the afternoon, and then in the evening we're going to have heavy thunderstorms throughout the evening and into the night. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 77, a low of 70. Bluffton's going to have a high of 78, a low of 69, and Beaufort's going to have a high of 79, a low of 68. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:24 and sunset's going to be at 6:54. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide is going to be 11:35 a.m. and low tide is going to be at 6:54 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Thursday is going to be cloudy in the morning with thunder showers throughout the afternoon, but it should clear up by the evening. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. Friday it's going to be sunny with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. And then come Saturday it's going to be sunny with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. That's it for today. Let's hit it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll learn more about the Pledge the Pink 3-day event on Fripp Island. Stay tuned.